would be different, because okay, they are into the direct support of the users, like direct support means they will give the on-site support to the users. So desktop support people, desktop support, in your desktop support roles, you directly approach to the user desk wherever the users. Suppose you in a 10th floor of building, if you're like no in a Wipro, suppose that is in a 10th floor is there. In the first floor, you are part of the IT, and the whole IT team there in a first floor. So suppose you get an tickets from the service desk to reach to the 7th floor and to the finance department, to someone with their ERP application, if it is not working and you are helping, like no, then in this case you will have to go to 7th floor finance to the person who is facing the problem in their system, and that is ERP applications, and you are resolving the issues to the user desk. So this is a desktop person. Means on-site service. We'll have to reach to the persons to provide the service to the users. So this is a desktop roles. Here the other role is there, that with this remote support. In remote support, those person who's sitting location there in IT department only. So they are sitting in a IT department, and they have their that is an area which are defined, and they people, they do not reach to the user desk. They take user system remotely, and then they guide to the users, right, step by step, all procedures to resolve the problems. And that is related to the application based, security based, OS based. This all, it's not network based, because for the network based, again no, it's not possible to provide the remote support solution. Okay, so this is a remote support. Remote support people, they are like no, they are in a second, like no, one level 2 stage, because they must be like no more confident, they must be more knowledgeable comparatively support people, because their resolution time must be shorter than the desktop people, because desktop people, when they reach to the user desk, and they used to move one locations to other locations, so they become friendly to the users. So if they consume more time to resolve the issues, there is no conflict actually. But if the users provide their desk remotely to the remote, then definitely that is that intervals, they do not bear the pain, and they simply screw up. So in this case, remote support person, they must be more knowledgeable person, they must be more confident person to handle all type of users, because that is not users who are there in that particular building. These all users may be from other zone, right? They may be from like no other location. If you are there in Pune, the remote person can handle the it's some issues that is in a Hyderabad. The person, the issues that someone there in Delhi location. Okay, so the remote support. The same in service desks. Service desk person are very same as in a remote support. Remote support. They also provide its remote solutions remotely to the users. But other than this, their task is what, to take the detail from the users related to the issues. They log this particular issues to the service desk tool. They generate the tickets, and based on that, they provide the first level solution. If they unable to provide the solutions finally, then they forward the tickets to the site engineers. And based on that, the site engineers reach to the user desk. So this is one additional task, or the main task, you can say this, that is a service desk people they handle. Service desk people, they are actually very tough. It's very good growth there in the service desk. Mostly organization, they hire very, it's a service desk profile into the payroll, Cognizant, TCS, Accentures. This all organization, they hire service desk people into mostly into the payroll, and also they offer some good salary, because they people, it's very tough actually, because they get the good work pressures, and they not only the technical things, they handle the technical as well as operation and as well as administration. They also monitors to the users performance. Basically, they interact to the with the management. So they people are they people must be smarter. Okay, are you getting me? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Service desk.
Yes, sir.
In service desk profile, suppose it is there in your resume in service desk, and you're qualifying the job. Maybe in futures you get a job very faster as in a cloud, right? In a cloud also it's very easy, but it's not like this, because recently I given one examples to you. That is a one person from the Andhra Pradesh, Gopi. He had joined to the Tech Mahindra, and he worked only 8 months, and then he learned Azure, and he moved to the Azure profile. So there's no any differences. So you got to know what is what is the role of the desktop profile, what is the role of the remote support profile, and what is the role of the system analyst and service desk. You got to know.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. There is no here.
No, sir.
No, because to handle the users remotely, you'll have to handle the calls, because without interacting, without user interaction, how you can communicate? Without communicating to users, you cannot take the systems remotely. So definitely there's that is a phone handling is there in this profile. So there should not be any pain, right? There's two type of service desks. One is a service desk operation, one is a service desk support. My recommendation is you all to uh, take the clarity from the interviews whether this is a technical it's service desk operation or service desk support. So service desk operation you will not take. You will not join the service desk operation. Service desk operation is only to log the tickets and to generate the incidents, means tickets, and the tickets to engineers. Okay. But in service desk support, this is a technical basically job, and in this case you provide the first FCR, first call resolution, means first line of support, that you provide the remote support to the user first, and then only you forward the tickets to the engineers if you are unable to provide the solution remotely. Then so this is it. You got it?
Yes, sir.
Service desk operation and service desk support, you understood?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now I covered this question, reason for the leaving. Now other question is that the salary part. This is very, very important, because the concern is there. It's very concern area. I'm also agree with this particular that this is very important. That is the salary. So current salary and expected salary. See the current salary, that obvious. This is very obvious that you are a fresher person. Among you, few people they have worked and they have some package of 2 lakhs or 2.5 lakhs or 3 lakhs, some of them. But that is in their in different profiles they are working, right? and this profile what they are working, this is not relevant to the current profile, and company also will not consider this. So the salary, the current salary, what is your current salary? As you're not getting any mode of salary and you will unable to show this particular in any technical documents, you cannot show it with the bank statement, you cannot show it with any pf or any kind of income tax return, anything. So totally everything what you're showing, that what evision will provide to you. So evision here providing you the salary, that is cash in hand salary, that you can stand with these answers confidently that I'm getting a cash in hand salary from the company. So this is a company call, it's not my call. I am working to the organization, I am working as a system analyst, I am working as a service desk engineer, I am working as a desktop engineer, and I am getting cash in hand salary. So that you can confidently stand to this particular answers, right? And you don't have anything related to the bank account or anything that is a income tax return, anything, right? So this particular, so as you're getting cash in hand salary, none of the organization they give higher package in cash in hand salary. So definitely your cash in hand salary will be in a lesser figure, less figure, that is 11,000, 12,000, 13,500, this much. Now question will definitely comes to you that if I am informing to the current organization that I'm having this much of salary status, then what is company expectation? What company will give to us? What company will give to me, not us? Because based on the current salary, the company will decide my the it's offered package. So what package will offer to me? See, as you all are going to the MNCs companies, MNCs company means some standard organization, some good organization. It's some reputed company. So all companies they have the some scale which are defined. So minimum, I'm expecting that you should have minimum 2.5, this much. I simply ignore to those all other calls which comes. So I'm we have certain requirement in our organization with the it's not 13,000 or 15,000. No, I say directly sorry. I cannot provide any I don't have any resource to provide you. So minimum package that I am expecting, and that is something as a standard also in organization, that is 2.5, 2.4, 2.6, 2.8, and 3 lakhs. Sometime it go to the some other figure as well, that is 3.2, 3.5. That is based on overall performance and the past academic and others other area, right? But this is a 2.5 I am expecting, and I also advise to you, suggest to you to accept this particular status in this beginning stage and to pursue your career to the next stage, because immediately in the next 6 months you may get in a 3 lakhs, 3.5 lakhs or 4 lakhs and above than this. That I am very much confident to this. As all company in their band, because you are going to be join standard organization, so this much of lesser the package status is there with all organizations. In any way, if you are informing that you are having the 10,000 of salary, they will give you the 20,000, 21,000 or 22,000 something, right? So why you are saying the lesser salary, that I informed to you? You got my point or not?
Yeah, sir. Yes, sir.
Why you are why your current salary is lesser? Tell me why. What is the reason?
This is contract based.
not contract based, but still, like, you're working with a small organization.
And also not MNC.
Cash in hand salary.
No, why I said the current salary is lesser, because you are not technically showing any documents to them. That is a bank account thing.
Yes, sir.
So if
Have any
you will
experience?
say that I'm getting a good salary of 20,000, they will definitely ask you, that is 20,000. How? How is a cash in hand salary? So cash in hand salary always been a lesser figure, and which you can stand. You can say confidently that this is, I'm getting a cash in hand salary, and that is a less salary with the current organization. This is again one valid reason for the job change, sir. Okay, and this will justify it. Otherwise, it would not be justified. We'll have to justify answers. You have to inform it correctly, na? Okay.
Okay, sir.
That I said to you, take this thing this way. That is your. This is not. This is, it's in a beginning status. You are getting this much of salary. You simply satisfy with the salary, and the next 6 months you will see the 100% hike, as you are again getting the 100% hike in this current status, because you are showing 11,000, 12,000, and you are getting a salary of 22,000 some around. So 100% hike. The same way in a 20,000 salary, you will definitely get in a same 50% or 100% hike with a 30,000 or 25 or 30,000 approx, or more than this in next 6 months. That I am very much sure for this. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
So there should not be any pain. Take it this way, positively. Now, what is your expectation? This is very important. See, this is again very important for the organization, and during the conversation, they understand you, how you, how you approach. What is your, mindset? So expectations should not be revealed out, should not be openly disclosed. It should be the closed discussion. It should not be informed. So you will not inform your expectation until unless they force you to say, right? So what is in the standard answers? What do we say basically?
As per company norms.
As per the company norms. Yeah, this is a technically, this is a good, tricky answers, good answers. As per the standard company norms, based on my current experience and exposure and skill, what you decide best for me, that I would be happy with this. So you can delegate your answers. You can, that you can add on some words, and that is smartly you can delegate your answers, right? Based on this all conversation, also, that is, they finally decide to your salary. Some of the organization, I'm telling you,
Sir,
this is
once
there.
again repeat that sentence.
Sorry,
Once again repeat that sentence.
I said, as per the standard company norms, and based on my current skills, based on my current experience and exposures, what do you feel best for me? I would be happy with this. So this is actually easygoing sentence. This sentence only you will speak when you would be when you become friendly with the interviewers, and friendly is only be possible when you will confidently informing everything to the interviewers. Okay, gradually you will you will hold your interviewers, and this way this type of answers will come. One one example I have given, one Gopi, and one other example from Odisha, one person Prem Nath. One other examples I have. He is also working with the Tech Mahindra, right? And he, with the 4-5 year of gap, he joined to the eVision, and finally he got a job with the Tech Mahindra from Odisha. Communication was not up to the mark because regional accent was there, and he started his job, and then he joined to the AWS classes with the Vishal sir. And after good practice in AWS, Linux, and DevOps, he was appearing to the interviews and given many interviews, and finally he got selected with the TCS. As a desktop person, these two people in two different stages, they qualified the job. One with the 4 lakhs of salary, that is in Azure, and one person with the 6 lakhs of salary in, that is a TCS, right? It's not like Azure is comparatively lesser and AWS is comparatively higher. It's not like this. So that is all that he received it. He said, "Sir, I have given 4 rounds of interview. I was expecting salary. I said my expectation 5 lakhs and 5.5 lakhs, this much. Company openly offered me 6 lakhs. So I was expecting lesser, and the company in given higher status, 6 lakhs, 50% hike, more, 50%, 50,000 more. So this is, so that is in how you it's not governed to the industry when you smart, when you get in a smartness into this profile. Actually, when you work harder, when you achieve some kind of distinguished status or some kind of good knowledge, then definitely you lead further. So just try to be. So expectation thing I informed to you, that expectation you will not say, you will simply say as per the company standard norms, and this all particular. Now, how soon you will join to the organization? This particular question also they asked you, how soon you will join to the organization? See, how soon, definitely all organization wherever you are going to join, they want the immediate joiner. Immediate means that is a 7 days of notice period they want you to join. So those people who are currently working and they have not given their resignation, so they may face challenges because they have to join immediately to the organization within 6 to 7 days, or 7 days of maximum notice period, means 7 days of period. So how you will, yeah, those people who are currently working, how you will handle this situation? Some of the person who are currently working, please inform who is working.
Yes, sir. Please, Bharat.
Yes, sir. Me.
So how if you will leave the organization immediately, that is this duration of work, whatever you have done, that would be expired. You will, as you have you received your salary in the first week itself. When did you receive your salary?
After one, sir.
So suppose you get an interview call, it's in a 16th, 17th, or immediately you get an offer of same before 20th. If they asked you to join, then how?
To get on board, it takes 1 month, I think so.
No, it's not like this. Immediately, I'm saying immediately hiring. Mostly organization, they hire very immediately.
I asked some time to
They
them.
will not give you the time. They will not give the time. This
I'm not
is very important question, and that is in notice period. They asked you, that is, what is your notice period? So if you will not give the shortest duration of notice period information, that if you will not inform that I'm very much ready for the job and I will immediately join, if you will not say like this, they will decline to your profile. They will move to the other person. I'm telling why this is. See, actually in this stage, in this beginning stage, the sense of responsibility is not much actually. Accountability is not very it's based on the current remuneration or current salary status. People, they feel that I may get in a job very easily if I leave this job, and they leave the job with these all reasons. They leave the job. Managers, they you have some kind of it's a leave that is required, and you ask your managers to give some duration of leave, the manager didn't agree with that. He said, no, I will give you the short duration, not this much of duration leave. You said, fine, sir, I'm leaving the organization. Or you leave the organization after getting your salary, means absconding. Some people, they leave the organization with the with some argument with the managers and all. Some people, they leave organization with this thought this good pressure there in my current organization. This is not good. I will a new job, because you get in a good number of good offers all the time. So mostly people, they leave the organization this way. That's the reason they try to close the positions immediately, because someone left the organization without notice period or short duration of notice period. You're getting me or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So that's the reason. So there's no new position for you to the organization. Okay, just understand it. There's no new position to the organization. You are going to join to the some position where someone left, that given resignation and will leave immediately to the company next 10 days, and that position you are going to join actually. So immediately hiring. Now, just make a note. Listen me carefully. The question they asked you, that is tell me about yourself, right? In this case, you are informing that is your current location where you are, because you are working in which location. See, those people who are from southern region, that is Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Kerala, and that is in Tamil Nadu. And other people, those who are from Maharashtra region, and that is in the region, and that is Gujarat and all. Anyone who is from Odisha and central India or Kolkata location, anyone? Among you, any person from this all location? Mostly people southern region and from Maharashtra, I believe. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So so you all those people who are into their location. So you all, everyone will say that is their current location for the job is in Bangalore. People, those who are from in a Nasik somewhere in Maharashtra, Nagpur, Amravati, that is an Ahmedabad location, Surat location, in Tamil Nadu some location, or it's Andhra Pradesh some location, or Telangana or Karnataka. Everyone will say that is my current job location is in Bangalore. Because technically this is correct, because in Bangalore, even it's an office, and that you are getting cash in hand salary only possible that you are there in Bangalore. Okay, so you are you will inform, I am working currently in Bangalore in this organization as in this particular profile. Now the next question, that I am there in Nasik location. So how my preferred location is Pune, right? So what will what will happen? How I will get in a job in Pune? See, as your current location is Nasik and your preferred location is Pune, but you are informing that I am working in Bangalore this time. What you will say, because of some family function and some it's other reason, I am I'm at my home location. And my preferred job location is Pune. So I'm very much agree to work in this location, and I can join immediately. Any confusion?
No, sir.
Any confusion? Those who are at, because mostly people at this present time at their home location, and not to the Bangalore, or it's in a Hyderabad or Chennai or Pune or Mumbai. Mostly people are in their home location, and these all location are only the job location site. Suppose you are in Tamil Nadu, some location, and you are informing that presently you are working in Bangalore location. And if they ask to you, how soon you would be available for the interviews, you are saying no, I am very much available for the interviews. And if they ask you face to face, then in this case you will say, no sir, no, currently I am at my home location because of my family function, and I will come back to the Bangalore. But my preferences is to work to the Chennai location. So no, I'm looking a job in Chennai. Suppose interview is there in Chennai location, then if you're looking a job in Chennai location, you are getting me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
See, you will have to be waken up, right? You will have to give the answers very wisely. And otherwise, how you will handle the answers? Very wisely, you have to give the answers. Other people are giving the same answers and they're getting the job offers. You can follow the social media of eVision. You will get it, you will get to know every day the 3, 4, 5, that the post is there, and people are getting their job offers and good offers, no doubt. So this particular, right? So this answers, you have to be ready with this.
Sir, I'm living in Pune and I want job location in Pune also. Then how I'm going to say?
Yeah, so that is, there's no problem. There is no problem. So as you are getting you definitely you will get an interview call from the Pune, but as you are saying, you are informing that you are working in Bangalore. So because you are getting a cash in hand salary there in Bangalore, and your preferred location is Pune, so you're looking a job in Pune location, and you can join immediately to the company. So now the question is second, that is what is your notice period? See, in this case, what you are informing, hello,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
you are informing that this time I'm serving, suppose you get an interview call on 16th of this, 16th May, means it's a Monday, May, you are getting a first interview call. So what you will say, that is I'm currently serving my notice period, and the next 7 days is my relieving to the current organization. I would be relieved on 23rd and 24th. And then I will immediately join to the organization. Means you, in current organization, you have the 15 days of notice period. Make a note, 15 days of notice period. And in this 15 days, you already serving your notice period. So 7 days to 8 days, you have already served, and next 7 days, you would be released. Any confusion?
Repeat, sir.
No, sir.
Yeah, girls, any confusion, please?
No, sir.
Yeah, Anjali, you tell me, if the interview call on Monday, it's 16th of May, then what you will say to the interviewers? Anjali. Yeah, Anjali, please speak. Chetna, what you will say? Bhagyasri, what you will say?
So are you taking my name?
Yeah, what you will say if you get in a first interview call on it's in 16th of May, what would be answers?
So I would say I'm serving 15-day of notice period, and it's already been 7 days. I have applied for that, and I'm left with 7 days. So within 7 days, I'll be able to join.
How nice this is. How this is very. Anjali, why you have not given answers, my dear? Madhuri, this answer is good for you. Have you understood this? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
See, actually, you will have to speak, my dear. You will have to speak. We have like not in it's 60 days or 65 days or whatever the time which you have given. That is it was our turn. Actually, we were saying everything. We have said everything. Like no, all trainers they have said many things to you. All admin person they have said many things to you. Everyone has done their roles now. Now it's your time to play roles. You are onto the stage. You'll have to play. If you like, if you'll be silent like this, then how you'd be handle this situation? Miracle will never happen. And if it is, if it happens, then how you will handle the things? Suppose you get in a job offers, how you will handle the things? Try to speak. Chetna, Madhuri. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Dear, speak loud, okay? Fine. So this is actually this is very important. Just understand, like now among you itself, just understand what is like now how you are. Now this is your turn. You are onto the stage. Those people who will play good, they will get an offers, they get a reward, they get an everything. And other people, that is all audience. Companies or what? That is their audience, right? And that is you are the role. Like no, you are into the stage and you are playing your roles. If you are like no playing good roles, the people will hold you and will select you for the companies. Fine.
So we would be happy if mock interviews and mock questions will be asking. by the
Sorry?
So we will be happy if you ask mock questions and
That mock
so
question,
that we
definitely
could.
I will inform to the mock questions. See
Yeah.
that this particular answers that is in a notice period. So you are saying that you are serving your notice period, and that is the session is ending now. I'm very sorry. This particular